bo. Ba ma le nya chine kokon. Ba na kona.
Ba bo ye gudola agunara mo.
Yo ma ko trami he. Ma ko na miaka he. Ma ko na miaka.
Listen, wherever you're watching this from, wherever you viewing this from, there's an amazing atmosphere to be part of. There's a powerful celebration that is going on, and I'm humbled even to be here. I'm humbled to be in the midst of my elders, my fathers, and I know by now you've seen a lot of conversations with the high priest. I know by now we've seen a lot of conversations. Today we're just going to pick up the third piece because so far we sacrificed 2 bulls. The first one happened at the cliff, the sacred grove at Anyako, Chama Anyako. Clever man. The second one happened at Chama. That's when the house and the home of our master, Grandmaster Torgbui Tsali. And this is the third bull. I'm about to ask our high priest what everything is about, why sacrifice 3 bulls, and why this place, this particular village, why the significance of the bull being sacrificed here, and a powerful baobab tree. This is one of the biggest baobab trees I've seen around so far. So we're going to get details of everything that is happening. But before I do, you can see that I'm in the midst of powerful men, 5 powerful men. My brother David here, you guys have no idea what power is sitting in. But I'm going to start all the way from my right. My elder is going to mention his name and where he's from.
My name is Franklin Abo. Abishakova. I'm a Tsali clan. I'm from Tsali clan.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm a Koko or the assistant how do you call it? David.
You're an assistant to him?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the fetish priest from Afakaka. Yeah. In Chama. Blackwest, Koji, and then the Da.
So now, to my powerful brother, David. I have to bring it to Accra. So before I come to the high priest, my senior man, your name? Yes.
My name is Tsali King Kata. I'm from Huti. I'm Torgbui Tsali, born as a Pekin.
Yeah.
We came from Chama. And your house there for Anglon, Huti. Anglon Huti traditional region. You are the members of Chief there. Yes.
Nkonyinya Lawrence Abo. Ado review your number JJ Black. About the recover who ganzo my equal JJ Black or Yanya Kupagana. Yama Torgbui Channel Biology Movie, Aqua. Or neighbor who are Russia, not talking me in our Nushian, a Quatani. Ayani Chogaroji Megabai Chama. Clavette, Gawi who wear Cora Chama. Cho Chama, Yagajagama, Chokuji Cho.
Thank you. Now, to our high priest. I know they've heard your name. They're now probably tired of your name, but I need you to say your name again.
My name is Nanashi Abo.
So, we are here
Yeah.
for the third bull.
Yeah.
Maybe to those that missed the second conversations, can you explain all the way to the third bull what have been happening since last week Thursday?
Okay. I may say last week Thursday we are at Cleverman. That's Anyako side. We had a sacrifice for Torgbui Tsali in the sacred grove. The following day we came to Chama. That is the home of our great grandmaster. This is the third one. The third one is the sacrifice of the third bull to the baobab tree. The baobab tree is a female nature of God. So when we finish all the two bulls at Chama, Cleverman, this is the third one we bring to our grandmama. That is the baobab tree. It's a female nature of God. So we brought it to intercede on our behalf. All the evil that is trying to hunt this our particular crown. So for giving the bull to the baobab tree, it will take it and intercede all the bad evil thoughts, things about we the clan. That is the main reason why we brought the bull for the sacrifice for the baobab tree. Initially, formally we clothe the baobab tree with white calico. So this year we have to remove the calico, bath the baobab tree, like how a mother baths the children.
Wait, you bath the baobab tree?
Yeah, that's the
What does that mean? Like, how you do that?
How we bath the baobab tree, like how a mother, a caring mother can take care of a child, loving child.
So you put water, soap, sponge,
and herbs to bath and to clean our great grandmother.
Wow.
Thereafter we use another new cloth to cover the baobab tree. That cloth, the significance is that cloth we used to cover the baobab tree. That baobab tree will take it and cover it spiritually.
Oh.
That is the significance of the clothing of the baobab tree. And the white one too. There is another multicolored one under before we use the white calico to cover it.
Why the multicolored?
Multicolored because we have different colors representing so many things. Black,
White,
red
signify
that is the rising of the sun.
The red.
Red, rising of the sun. Then when the sun comes to the midday, it becomes white.
Oh, wow.
When it reaches evening, it turns black. That is the meaning of that.
Wait, so the colors on the tree is literally telling the many phases of the sun?
Yeah. Rising of the sun, that is the red. Early in the morning, you see that the sun come out red. Then when it reaches moon, that is the noon time, it becomes white. Then get it to the evening, it becomes dark.
So does the red hat have any significance? Okay, the sun starts in red.
Yeah.
The color, it's starting in red. Does it have any significance? Or that particular hour of the day, is that a particular thing that when you speak, when you say, when you connect to, you can receive?
Yeah.
What's that?
No, for the red, that is the rising of the sun. When you need something from God, you need something from Almighty. When you call the God Almighty from the rising of the sun, the God will hear you.
Wait, so that is what the red means?
Yeah.
The early rise?
Yeah. When you reach at noon to when you ask God, the merciful God, when you ask Him, He will give you. At the end of the day too, that is the darkness. When you ask God, it will help you. That's the meaning of that.
So during these times, do we have specific offerings that you give? Maybe specific drinks for the morning, for the afternoon, and for the evening, or it's still the same? Or?
It depends. It depends what you need. It depends what you need. What you need to use, it is what you use. Yeah. Usually, sometimes you don't need that you use water or drink. You can only talk, and it will come to being.
Wow. So all this conversation, you are saying the rising of the sun, It's more or less sounding like the Bible.
Okay.
But I know we don't use the Bible here.
No, we don't use Bible, but those are the significance of the cloth I'm talking of. Yeah, that is the meaning. The red cloth, that is the meaning of the red cloth. Early at the sunrise, yeah, you see that it is red. White, when the sun reaches the top, moon time, it becomes white. Close of the day, it becomes dark. Those are the cloths we use. And an additional one too, 4 additional one added to. We call another one klaku. Another one too is like we call it. It's like a red, but it's multicolored. Mosi.
Mosi.
Yeah. Mosi.
Monsi.
Yeah. We call it. It is something our mothers use.
Oh, okay.
There's another cloth. Oh. Then there's another one to wine color. Then the blue sky, light blue sky too.
So you have all these colors representing something. Spiritually.
Yeah.
So there's a purpose to which why after the mother is bathed, the tree, you put these specific colors. Okay, for somebody that have no idea who Torgbui is, why even sacrifice 3 bulls, 3 whole bulls? That's a lot of money. Why sacrifice 3 bulls to Torgbui?
We used to sacrifice 3 bulls to remember our Torgbui from the time they were making the Exodus. That is, in the Bible they call it Passover.
Wait, there's the Passover in the Bible that we are doing right now?
Yes, of course. Yes,
the Passover?
Yes, of course.
But the Passover is supposed to be with Jesus?
Who do you call Jesus?
Jesus in the New Testament, the Passover, when you say the Passover lamb, Jesus became the Passover lamb, the one that we look to for salvation.
Yeah.
So if Jesus have come to do all of these things, why do we have to be doing things like this?
It is your own creation. We do it physically. You see it physically that this is the Passover, the black bull, sacrificed before leaving for the Exodus. So when they said Jesus became the Passover lamb, did they kill Jesus to sprinkle his blood on the doors of everybody to see? Or something created by a person?
Wait, so the Passover literally means a blood offering to seek the protection for all the people within the community and the clan and the nation.
Yes, of course.
That's what the Passover literally means.
Yes. So we do it to remember our great grandfathers, those who did the Exodus, leaving the wicked land before migrating to this our present land.
No, you're bringing up certain questions. So the Passover has nothing to do with some sin somebody has done that you need appeasing for the sin to be forgiven by the Creator God, the Father.
No. How can you? If you are sin, you'll be held responsible for all you have done. Nobody will come and sacrifice himself for your sin. No. When you sin, you have to take that responsibility. Nobody have to take your responsibility.
So the gods don't take the blood of somebody for somebody's sin?
No. When you sin, you have to pay for it.
So this was what exactly happened in Egypt?
Yeah.
So it means our fathers were the ones in Egypt?
Yeah.
Wait. But how come we don't know this?
No, because those how do you call it? Those invaders, those Romans, those Europeans, they don't want you to know the actual fact. So they invade our libraries so that you forget all your knowledge. They pick the knowledge from you, cover it, make it in a different way, so that it will make new for you.
Because when this generation watch the YouTubes and the TVs and what have you, nobody wants to pay attention to something like this. No, because when we look at it as fetish and demonic and evil and the devil associated with things like this.
No. When that thing look like evil, then how come if you killed, you'll be killed? When you sin, you'll be held for what you have done. You see? When you associate yourself with it, before you know actually what we are doing.
So Torgbui Tsali led our people down here, not Moses.
Moses, no, not Moses.
But the Bible is telling us Moses did that.
The Bible
You are telling me Torgbui Tsali did that? It's not Moses.
It's not Moses. Hey, who is Moses to? Who is Moses?
I read it from the Bible. He is the one the God of Israel called to set his people free from Egypt because they were enslaved in Egypt.
Enslaved in Egypt. Actually, they came to Egypt. Those Europeans, they came to Egypt to come and trade. And the actual people they meet over there are blacks. Because they were chasing them, they have to move from places to places to places to this present day.
Wait, if I'm getting the story right, the people there they were not enslaved by anybody. The black people there were not enslaved by anybody.
They are not enslaved.
The European came in as traders.
They came here as traders.
And now they started invading our homes.
Yes.
That is why we started leaving Egypt. Now.
So they thought we have a power. Our great people have power. That kind of power still is still with us. When you you command it to appear. That knowledge is still there.
But the Bible says that with faith as the size of mustard seed, when you speak anything will happen.
The faith?
Yeah.
Okay. You have faith. Let's take for instance, you have faith. Now you have faith.
I have faith.
Tell that tree to move to the lagoon right now.
If you have faith.
Wait.
No, if you have faith,
I'm
no.
quoting the Bible.
No.
You're telling me.
I know
to
you have
speak to
faith.
the tree.
Speak to the tree that move in the name of Jesus. You, this tree, move to the sea, move to the lagoon. We'll all close our eyes so that you command the tree. And see that without
I'm still growing in faith. when I get there, I'll be able to call it into the sea. But okay.
For how long are you going to grow in this?
Let me also ask. Yeah. Would you be able to speak to the tree to move to the water?
No. When a time comes, you can speak to that tree. When you tell that tree to die, it will die. When
you tell the tree to die, it will die?
Yes, of course. When you come to Crustica.
You have what it takes to. Now, listen, because I'm seeing this powerful celebration here.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the elders and the chiefs and the leaders, everybody come around to honor a memory of our Grandmaster Torgbui Tsali, who brought literally, I'm learning, who literally brought our people down from Egypt all the way to the west coast where we find ourselves.
Yeah.
I came to your house behind the scenes. I'm not supposed to say anything.
Yeah.
When I was walking, I heard Keta. Keta. Keme, which now they've made Kemet, which is Egypt now.
Yeah.
And I was asking somebody, I actually saw that the whole place is filled with sand.
Sand, okay.
And they told me that this is why it's called Keta, because it has the sand all over the place. And the person leading me to your house told me they grow everything they have to grow from the sun. And I'm like, how's that possible? It's supposed to be loamy soil. The soil have to be rich to be able to support the vegetation. How is the sun able to grow in it? And I literally saw with my eyes the cassava, plant everything in the soil.
Yeah.
Why I'm bringing this subject up is because all the way back in Egypt, it's also supposed to be a desert place.
Yeah.
And the people there were able to irrigate the desert, the sun, to cultivate whatever they had to eat. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together and I'm realizing that, is it possible that the same people that were in Egypt are the same people that are on the shores of the Auna land?
Yes, of course.
That is how come they know this. Did the white people not come and teach them how to irrigate the soil and all of that?
No.
Where did they learn it from?
It is knowledge imparted in them from the old time. That knowledge is imparted. When you learn it from your great parent, your fathers, when your father died, you teach you how to cultivate.
So this is knowledge passed down, not taught by somebody.
No.
So it means we were not illiterate then.
No. We are not illiterate. We too, they only force their learning on us.
Education on us.
Education on us. Our people have their way of education. Not that you go to class and learn ABC. No. They have their way, the way they used to teach us.
So it means we didn't have to go to the class to be educated. We had our own education system.
We have our own education.
So I didn't have to speak English to be illiterate.
No.
I was supposed to speak our own language, and we knew how to do things.
Yeah.
This means this is a very powerful thing that every person in our generation should be a part of.
Yes, of course. Because we are leaving our nature behind, following different culture.
Let's say I don't follow this.
Yeah.
I go about my life, do whatever I do. And now you are teaching me, so I'm being enlightened now, and I'm knowing these things.
Yeah.
If I come and follow this and attribute to everything that is happening here and support whatever it is, what would be the difference in my life? Like, what changes would I see?
Change will come when you really understand yourself. When you really understand, you need to know what you are. You need to know yourself. You will be initiated. Let's say the literal one is you'll be initiated in a farm. When you enter the farm, you have time. You learn a lot. The farm is a knowledge that opens your mind widely. The farm, when you follow the farm, it will teach you so many things. You see that the thing they used to move over there is something simple, but it has a knowledge. It has a knowledge. One edu have about 16 edus, 17. This one to talk of this one to is talking of the same knowledge. They are talking in parable. Out of that parable, you learn from it. These are our people's knowledge.
Somebody told me it is out of the Ifa that they started writing the documents, the records down.
Yeah.
And it's out of these records that the Old Testament was written. Is it true?
Yes, of course. It's true.
So Moses didn't hear the God speak with tender from the sky through the tree to him to impart the commandments to him.
It is Efa that used to reveal those things to them. When something going dark, they ask Efa, and the Efa tell them. You know, Efa is something like a force, energy, sent down by God. When it's coming down, it comes with a man and they used to come in 3. When this man talk, if you don't believe it, the second one talk, the third one to talk. So if you compare the 3 of it, you will see that they are telling some knowledge.
Wait. Out of the matter of 3 witnesses, a matter is established. So if they come in 3s, it means whatever they are coming to say is actually being established as the truth of the Creator.
Yeah. The first one speak, the third one supported it, and the second one supported it, and the third one to support it.
That's how you know this is true.
Yeah.
And that's how they kept the records down.
Yeah.
And these people chanced on it and made it a Bible that Moses received.
You know those people, the European, they see those are the truth. So they stole those documents and they keep it in the archives and they learn it. They use different ones to come and change it for us. So those of our people who have a farm, whenever they are going and they see that there's something is making dark, they ask a farm. If I give them the way, that is the knowledge our people are holding from generation to generation.
So this third bull is a Torgbui Tsali celebration. Is he not dead?
What?
Torgbui Tsali, is he not dead?
Torgbui Tsali, we told you it is an energy, a moving energy.
So he's alive.
It's alive. He's alive. We told you that when the time came for him to die, he sat on the cockroach and entered the sea. He went over there and come back again. He said, when you come to this place, you don't have to get this jaw over here. So he came back and removed the jaw and leave it with us before going back. For going back, no return. But those who have eyes, they used to see it. When you have the third eye, you feel it, you see it. You see.
So this celebration now, offering the black bull, is he here? Did he come around? Because
He's around. He's around. He's around. If you have the eye, you see it. If you have the ear, you hear it. You see that, last time you can see that in the grove, you see people are possessing.
Yeah,
Those spirits are descending on them. If something wanted to make dark, that possession come and tell the truth. Do this, do this. That is the medium.
So he doesn't show up alone. He comes with a lot of energies.
Yes, of course.
So how do you know the bull is received? How do you know the bull is received?
The sign of the bull, you can see it. From the sign of the bull, after killing it, how he's making his head, you see that actually the people are taking their thing.
Because with the fowl, we all know once the fowl turns up and shows the feet and everything, the chest upwards, you know it's accepted.
The one about when how do you call it? How do you call it? Upside down like this. That is the same thing he's talking of. When it turns on the side, they have different understanding.
So when the fowl squats like this, it's also accepted?
Yeah. When it open like this too, accepted. When it open close like this too, it's accepted.
Oh wow. I thought it was only when it lays on the back.
Oh no. If you understand it, you know what they are talking about. Yeah.
So there's a sign that the bull makes.
Yeah.
And it shows that it's actually accepted.
Yeah.
So this is actually a resurrection of a truth that has been lost for thousands of years.
Yes, of course. Because for a long time now, our people, because of this indoctrination, we forgo all these things. So it makes the family become very bad. We don't have money, suffering. So we have to go back. Sankofa, go back, take our own thing and revive it.
But why is it always the same story that once you don't do this things, you will suffer? Why can't the energies leave us alone to continue our lives? Why do we always have to suffer when we don't do the things they like?
No. You say they should leave you alone.
Yes, so because my whatever it is, my fathers came into contact with, it's not me. So now that I'm also here, let me enjoy my life. Why do I have to come and honor them before things? Because a lot of people suffer.
We were also born in that distance, so you have to make that sacrifice to get that.
Why should the spirit leave you alone?
Why shouldn't they leave me alone?
When they leave you alone, you will be suffering.
But why should I suffer? Because I came here to do something, to work, to make money, to build, to have my family and all of that. And that's all I'm doing. But sometimes you hear stories of an energy stopping somebody's life, stopping somebody's progress, claiming somebody's life.
That energy is created by God. It is like negative and positive. When you are moving, nobody is checking you. You don't know that this line you are drawing is straight or not. It's not straight. There should be something that will be check and balance.
So the energies are checking our path?
Yes, of course.
To ensure that we walk on the right path?
Okay, that's it.
So who gave them that job? The Creator?
The Creator gave them their job. They too, they have their job. Even look at the death. That is the work. For you to kill human being. When the time comes, call the human being back to where he's coming from. So everybody they say God has created everything and blessed it. So if God created everything and blessed it, then if you are witch, God said you are witch. That is why God said that among all the witches, he's a chief witch. God said that among all the thieves, he's a chief thief. God bless everything.
Wow.
You see?
Where did God say that?
That means he's almighty, everything.
Oh, I get it. I
So
get it.
okay, if he bless everything that is good, then nothing is wrong. Nothing is bad in this material world. Everything is good.
My brother has a question.
Yeah, you can ask.
So please, hasn't been any year that a sacrifice was made and the gods didn't accept the cow or the fowl?
You see,
Has it happened before?
That the car was offered and it wasn't accepted.
Yes.
yeah, it will happen.
And what triggered that?
It will happen. When you offer something to the gods, they don't accept it. They will show a sign. And you yourself will see that the thing offered is not accepted.
But with that, if I may chip in, is that not the reason why divination is done?
Yes, of course.
So that even before they offer it, they know whether what is going to be offered will be accepted or not.
Yes, of course.
So that is why they do the divination.
Yes.
That's why I found.
You have to be very accurate. That is why we brought our diviner with us. Every step we take, you have to ask. Every step we take, you have to ask.
So you don't do anything without asking the
Ask,
diviner.
yeah. That's it.
There's another question.
You can ask.
Please, I got to know Torgbui Tsali is similar to Bokete Lawe, that's Babu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we were talking about the mediums, you spoke about 3 different mediums confirmed. I realized the similarities because Babu also has 3 mediums.
Yeah.
During his festive periods, during the play, there's 3 mediums that it uses. Two females and 1 male. So what is that connection? What is that real connection between the people of the Volta and the Nungwa? That's Gadanges.
Yeah, you know, this our Torgbui Tsali, because of his mystic powers, he can manifest here. When he manifests, appear here with different name, doing different things all together. You know, according to the old people, when there is a fall in religion on this material world, God used to take a form to come and rectify those things. God himself take a flesh, like we human being. So this, our Torgbui Tsali, he came to this material world. With the elders, he come and lead us. Living here, he went to Gans, appeared to them as Bokete Lawe. Living here, he went to North. If you go to Grumatu, his house is there. After leaving every place he go there, he leave a sign that show that this is Torgbui Tsali. So Torgbui Tsali and Bokete Lawe, there's no difference, only in the name. Because all his movement, all he's doing is similar to what we do over here. You see?
That is why we invite them to come and see what we are doing here.
He's moving with energies. Female energy and the male energy. The female energy, some people refer as craft, witch. Ajay.
There's something a lot of people don't know. You told me in the other conversation that Torgbui Tsali is actually the twin brother of Komfanochi.
Komfanochi, yeah.
A lot of people argue this.
No, that is why we are saying that they are twins. They are the one who followed them is Dodala.
Dodala.
We are the descendant of Dodala. He's a twin.
So that's the twin brother.
That's the twin brother of Tsali.
Did they grow up together?
Oh, yes, of course. They grew up together before he left.
Two of them are spiritual beings.
If you go to, how do you call it? Potama. Tefle Potama, you see there at the Kpi, the hunting grove. The two groves is there. Their house is there.
Oh, wow.
One for Tsali, one for Chala.
Also, Anoche is what we call Chala.
No, Chala. That means Anoche. Or Komfo from Noche.
From Angoche. We come from Angoche.
Oh.
Komfo Anoche, that means Komfo the offering Nonche, Ngoche, that is Ngoche, is where we are coming from.
So where is Nochi?
Ngoche is in Benin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Comfort Noche, that means Sa Comfort no
The
offering
priest
Ngoche.
from Nochi.
Yeah, Ngoche.
Wow. Because all of us have been taught to think that he's from Aokuba.
No, he's not from Akuba. It's not from Akuba. It is something created. It's not from Akuba. Comfort Noche. Comfort the offering Ngoche no.
The Kung Fu from
Ngoche.
Nochi.
Yeah.
So we call him Kung Fu Nochi.
Comfort Noche, yeah.
That is why we always, if you want to do Obotocho and all those things, you go to Moche.
Even if you go to this place, Gave, when you go to the Apagama, they will tell you that Torgbui Tsali and the brothers, Ekuri, Emi, Tsali Tsala. Yeah. When you go to Gave right now, you hear Ekuri, Emi, Torgbui, Emi. That's when you go there, it's Mefe. Mefe. That is the brother of Torgbui Tsali. Mefe. Mefe, battle side here. Yeah. The brother of Tsali is Me. Iba Pema.
Oh, so they had a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
It's not just the two of them.
No.
Or the three that I know. The terrier.
Yeah. They are, if you go to Gava, you see them.
So I heard for a long time this celebration wasn't done. And this year is the first of many years that they haven't celebrated this festivity. Is it going to continue annually now that it started again? Or we're doing it now and we never know when it's going to happen again?
Anyway, as I may say, if we have the means, it will continue like this.
Every year, if we have the means,
Yeah.
every year we'll.
Yeah. Because last year's own supposed to be celebrated at Angnoga. When I was sent there, they didn't accept me, so I have to come back.
They didn't accept you.
Yeah.
So can I throw a challenge to Torgbui Tsali and all the energies around? That if they open doors for anyone watching that has the heart to follow, if they open doors for them to be blessed, we that are following, we that are watching, will also come and support.
That is what we want.
So we are also throwing the challenge to you.
Oh.
That when you offer the prayers, that he should open doors for everyone and anyone that is watching this. If you want to be a part of this, you know who to contact. Osofu Kofi Ahaji, Torgbui Ahaji, that's the person you contact, and the necessary consultations and arrangements will be done. But what the challenge I'm throwing to the high priest is that he should invoke the energies to come and back the work of every single person watching, including myself and those behind the cameras, that we, whatever we lay our hands to do, will succeed and do well. So that when we also have something in our hands, we can come back and fulfill our covenant that this is the blessings we got from this prayer, and we are back to say thank you.
Oh, don't worry. The energy is there. It's for you to tap it and use it properly, and you receive it. So I'm assuring you that the energy is there. It will work for you. Yeah.
Let me add my elder brother. That that's why if they are making their festival, how do you call it? Give it Homo. They go to Moche and go and end it there and come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. They are here. If you can ask them. If they are doing quick play and those things, they go back to, they go and finish it at Moche and come back. Finish everything.
Wow.
Yeah, Gandangwe people. Yeah. So that's why you invite them to come and see what we are doing.
Guys, listen, we don't want to take much of your time. It's an amazing atmosphere. I would personally invite everybody that next year when this is happening, you better show up and tap into the energies that are flowing. The gods are all over the place. The energies are all over the place. It's going to be an amazing sight next year. Hopefully, I see you around. Torgbui, Ape ke.
Miano mok pom na mi. Nya pa gbedodora na we. Nya ta pe eli. Na na jabagba. Ye na gere nya ta pa mako. Torgbui Tsali nto woga. We can Nigeria ka gere nchi. Akbana mi o.
Gaba to me the next year. 2020, how do 2022 ongoing.
Wow.